Stephanie Coker-Adenwepo is here. She's gone from being my co-host to my guest right now. What you just saw was a trailer for her new documentary. I love the name.
Yeah.
Where the heck is my period?
Because literally, where is it?
I just want to watch it just by hearing that. What inspired this?
I was inspired by my journey. I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome at the age of 17. And when I left the GP that day, I actually said to myself that, you know, one day this syndrome is going to be what actually gives me purpose in life, because I'm not going to allow it to define me. I'm going to use it to help other women. So that's really what inspired it. And also meeting other women that are living with PCOS and have had like fertility issues. Yeah. I was like, no, this conversation needs to be had. Not only fertility issues, but cardiovascular issues and other diseases like type 2 diabetes.
Yeah. So just to simplify it, what the term you just mentioned, is it a case of irregular periods or
so many
ovulation?
things.
Like what exactly is it? Just for those who don't know.
So PCOS is an endocrine disorder. So it disrupts your menstrual cycle. It causes so many different symptoms ranging from hormonal imbalances, excessive hair growth. Some women even experience like change in foot size, change in voice, so their voice can get deepened. Sugar, they always constantly crave things like that are sweet. Weight gain, so a lot of women are overweight with PCOS. They tend to be overweight. Fertility issues, so it's difficult to conceive when you have PCOS, and you're often told to go and try and have a baby as early as possible to increase your chances. And then PCOS can go on to cause other diseases, like I said, type 2 diabetes, endometrial cancers, as well as gestational diabetes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot going on with this syndrome.
Very, very. I mean, because I woke up today and I was thinking, oh, it's Mother's Day, and I was actually thinking of women who are trying to be mothers, and what they go through on days like this, where it's like, you know, it's probably a sad reminder for a lot of them to say, oh, I hope I can celebrate this one day. And I think this documentary probably speaks to that. But you have become a mother. So the journey for you, maybe we're going to see it in the documentary to understand exactly how you got there, or, you know, how you surmounted this issue. But when did you start making this documentary exactly? I know you said you were 17 when you thought about it.
Yeah, not even just that I would just do something, even if it's just to champion it. But I actually made this documentary in 2022. Yes. Oh my gosh, time is really flying.
2 years.
2 years ago, and it was just after COVID. After COVID, I really was just like, this needs to be done, especially because of what I went through to conceive my daughter. I was 29 when I got pregnant, and I was 30 when I delivered. And when I posted that, I actually did IVF, which is a form of fertility treatment, people were shocked. They were like, "You're so young. Why would you do IVF?"
I didn't understand why.
Yeah, and they were coming up with so many things like, oh, maybe your fallopian tube, you've done really like bad things in your past. And I was like, wow, see, this is the thing. Like, there's so many stigmas around women who find it hard to conceive, when PCOS is one of the leading causes of infertility amongst women. And it affects more than 1 in 10 women. Those statistics are to be challenged because we believe it's actually higher than that. Unfortunately, we don't have statistics in Nigeria on PCOS. But yeah, it's something that I felt like it needed a spotlight on. And considering it was hard for me to conceive at that age, I just felt like there are so many other women going through what I'm going through, so.
How do people find this out, though? It sounds like something. Is testing expensive? Because I wonder how does that work? Yeah.
So first of all, you need to figure out the symptoms. Like, why would you want to test for PCOS? Do you have irregular periods? Do you have excessive hair growth? Do you often crave sugar at night, for example? Are you overweight? Does your weight fluctuate? Those are the main 3 symptoms that people would want to test, especially the irregular menstrual cycles. That's the one, that's a giveaway. And then what happens is you have to do a blood test. They test your FSH levels, your hormonal levels, and then also a scan. So you could do a a transvaginal scan, or you could just do like a pelvic scan, yeah. And they should be able to see if there are cysts, small, so it's poly means small, so if there are loads of tiny cysts on the ovaries, then they would conclude that you probably do have a polycystic ovarian syndrome. And then the treatment, see, here's the thing, everybody's always like, oh, so how do you treat this? And when I was 17, I was given birth control. And I took it for a month, and it made it worse. Like for me, they were trying to treat the irregular periods and then also the hormonal acne, but I found that it just made me gain weight. It made me sick, and this is the treatment that they're offering a lot of young women. And there's so much controversy around the contraceptive pill that I just feel like it's probably not the best way to go. So again, doctors. They usually just tell you, gynecologists, oh, okay, when you're ready to get pregnant, we'll figure it out. But until then, here's a pill and here's some benzoyl peroxide for your acne, and you can be on your way, and maybe you can continue.
So there's still not a lot.
Yeah, there's just not enough importance given to PCOS. And I find it really strange considering it can lead to so many other diseases like cardiovascular diseases.
Yeah. Well, when is this documentary coming out? When can we see it? Because I'm
it's coming out. It will be streaming on Amazon Prime Video from the 15th of March. So
this coming Friday.
Yes, in celebration of Women's Month. Yes.
Yeah, very well done. Please look out for it. It's called Where the Heck Is My Period? It's an amazing documentary. At least you can hear that even if you are not. It's not your issue. You never know anybody around you who might need the advice, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, you're a mother now, and do you find that because of the issues you went through, that your parenting style, does it affect your parenting style? Because I always wonder when people who are like, you cherish so much, are you spoiling her?
No, so
do you think?
I actually thought about that this morning, and I said, why am I not more lenient with my daughter, considering I literally went through so much, and you would think that I'd be carrying her like an egg, but I find that her nanny is actually like more lenient with her sometimes. Me, I'll just be like, no, you cannot have this, and you can cry about it, but you will not get it until I say so. So I don't think it really.
How does it differ from your mom's parenting style?
So, towards me.
Towards you.
Oh, yeah, they were really hard on us.
Because that was a different time.
Yeah,
we all went through it.
Oh, we really went through it, and we were really having to go to the gym to really get past some of the issues. But I think they were much stricter with us. I think our parenting style is. It's an infusion of theirs, and then also what we're learning and how we felt being treated, by our parents. Good and some. Nobody's perfect, so I feel like we need help. Parenting is not a one-way street. It takes a village, and that's one of the sad things nowadays. It's no longer really the village in society. People tend to feel like they can do it by themselves. Don't talk to my child like that. Don't hit my child. Don't do this. I mean, yes. Spanking, I understand, but you should be able to, your neighbor should be able to caution your child and say, hey, don't do that, it's not good. But not everybody wants to mind their business and be like, I don't want to get in trouble.
Don't you also find that the village is almost now like social media? So people are going to social media to get ideas from cultures or societies or people who don't even exactly know what they're doing, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have to take it with a pinch of caution. Social media is a good place to find tips on parenting and things like that. But again, as you said, I wouldn't take anything. It's like some motivational speakers on social media. They're not necessarily qualified.
Show me your life first.
Show me your life. And then, I think everybody is really trying to find their feet when it comes to parenting.
What surprised you the most about motherhood?
Oh, wow. So many surprises. First of all, as women, do you know what? I find it so strange that so many women go on to have kids and continue having children. And I'm like, why didn't you tell us, we that were coming? Why didn't you tell us that this is what it's like? Like, from the pregnancy to giving birth, you people just always quiet and say, oh, don't worry, you two, you'll pass through it.
It's always sweet from afar.
Yes, it's nice doing matching mummy and coast things, but the sleepless nights and you not understanding yourself, like, who are you? You become this, because for me, I'm like, okay, I'm Stephanie, I'm a celebrity, I'm a this, I'm a producer, I'm an entrepreneur. But once you become a mother, you really forget who you are, and
it's a whole job.
Yeah, you're waking up every 2 hours to feed and change somebody who does not care who you are. You are literally the help. You are a nobody. Yeah. So now you have to get yourself again. Okay, I am this person. Outside of being a mother, I am this person. You have to build that confidence again. So it's a journey.
Well done. Please check out her documentary out this Friday on Amazon Prime Video. Where the Heck Is My Period? It's an amazing, eye-opening documentary. So please look out for it. It's called Your Mom, Your Sister, and even the men. Watch it, and you never know who might need the support. Thanks a lot, Stephanie, for spending the day with us.
Yeah.
And it's been absolutely amazing. And so you guys at home as well, thanks for watching. Like I always say, you can follow the conversation on social media. Please use the hashtag RubbinMinds when you send us a message. I'll see you next Sunday.